Good morning, everyone. My name is Emma Meyerson, and I'm here today conducting this interview on behalf of the Rising Leaders Committee of Kelly Cronenberg, for which I serve as the marketing liaison, and on behalf of the Broward County Bar Association and the Young Lawyers section of the Broward Bar. Today, I'm interviewing attorney Selina Patel, who is a candidate for the Florida Bar Young Lawyers Division Board of Governors as a representative of the 17th Judicial Circuit for Seat 1. Let's begin my questions now. Can you tell me your name, what firm you are with, and what your area of practice is?
So my name is Selina Patel. I'm with Colescott & Cassane as an associate attorney, and I'm practicing appellate law.
That's great. Why do you want to serve on the YLS?
So when I was in law school not too long ago, I was part of the law student division of the Young Lawyers Division. I had served as a governor for 2 years, and I was able to build a connection with the YLD during that time by not only attending their conferences and meeting the Board of Governors, and it was a huge mentorship opportunity for me, and I was able to use the Young Lawyers Division as a support system for me because, coming into law school, I didn't really know any lawyers. So this was huge. And the work that they do to give back to our community and helping other lawyers make that transition when it's really not easy. So I think that's what I hope to give back to an organization who has done a lot for me.
That's great. Can you tell me about some organizations that you have been involved with in our legal community and any projects that you've assisted with?
Yeah, so while I was in law school, I actually, when I was on the Board of Governors for the Law Student Division, I had planned a couple of events, partnering up with organizations such as 4Kids, which is a foster care nonprofit organization. We did a joint event with them it was a fundraiser where we invited lawyers and judges to a bowling social, and all those proceeds were given back to 4Kids. I've also hosted a lot of events at law school and invited lawyers on campus to kind of give some guidance to my classmates. And now coming out of law school and being a young lawyer, I hope to get involved, especially in the local bar associations in our district.
That's great. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I think in 10 years, I think my success will be measured by the impact that I've had by serving my community. And I think in 10 years' time, I hope to have made a difference by then, whether it's on someone else or through an organization, and I hope to be happy at that point as well.
That's great. I mean, you can always hope to be happy, and that's all that matters at the end of the day.
Right.
Do you have a mentor or any thoughts on the role of mentors for young lawyers?
I think a mentor could be anyone. It could be not just someone in the legal profession, but maybe someone, it could be your neighbor, it could be anyone who's just there to listen to you, give you advice, who has life experience and can guide you into the right path. And I've been fortunate to have several mentors throughout my journey, and all my accomplishments that I've had, I don't think it's purely based on me. It's really with the help of my mentors, whether it's been a boss or whether it's been a classmate. They've definitely helped me along the way.
That's great. So how important is it for young lawyers to focus on their mental health, and what are you doing to stay healthy?
So I think it's very, very important. I think that's one of the biggest issues a lot of young lawyers face, coming from law school, transitioning into being an attorney. It's kind of like you're focused on your academics, but then when you become a lawyer, you have to, it's a real world, you have real cases, and it's a lot of pressure and time consuming, especially starting out. So I think what needs to be done is there needs to be more focus on mental health and well-being, whether it's encouraging firms to have meditation sessions or yoga, offering classes, something of that sort. And what I've been doing is I go running, and that's my form of stress relief. I try and wake up early at 6, run 2 miles, and I feel relieved. And also it's healthy eating as well. Always like a meal prepping every weekend, getting ready for the week. I think that helps a lot based on what you eat and how you manage your stress. And everyone has different ways to manage their own stress.
I agree with you completely. It's very important to try and keep yourself leveled and happy. And
Right.
I completely agree. So what is a day in your life like?
So a day in my life, I usually, I wake up, I'll go for a run most days, and then I will come to, I'll have some breakfast because I think that's an important meal for the day. I will listen to a podcast on the way to work, the New York Times, just to keep informed about what's going on in the world. And then I'll come to the office, and I'll be ready to go by then. And then when I'm heading home, I usually call my parents because I think that's important to always stay connected with them. And then I always take some time to myself before I go to bed to relax, do something I enjoy, whether it's watching a show or whether it's calling a friend. I think that's important to do as well.
I agree with you completely. Is there anything else from your platform statement that you would care to share?
So I think the biggest thing that I really want to advocate for is the work-life balance. How can we, maybe we can, assess the attrition rates. What is the cause of that? Why are people leaving their jobs? I think we need to, focus on that and kind of create solutions. How can we, what are the issues that young lawyers are facing, and whether it's communication with other attorneys in the firm. I think we need to provide substantive tools and resources for young lawyers so that they can excel with what they're doing, and they know that they can reach out to their representative and if they need something.
That's great. Best of luck to you. It was really a pleasure speaking to you this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for taking the time to speak to me. I really appreciate it. And
Thank
best
you
of
so
luck.
much. Thank you.
Right.